Okay, greetings from the record room. We are down here in my record basement where I have a lot of good records that accumulated over the years, and this is just my cave of just good stuff that put all in one place, including albums, 10 inches, LPs, you name it. So the reason I'm making this video is I'm selling this collection of mostly blues and post-war blues, boogie woogie, R&B, vocal group records. I'd say there's probably about 200 of them, maybe a little bit more. I have a couple piles of them here. I always dreamed of finding these collections where somebody else has already gone in and sort of collected all this really great stuff, and so over the years I realized that that turned out to be me. So I spent 30 years collecting records that all 50s and 40s and the good stuff, and so now it's time to sell the 78s. So I'm gonna just show them all to you here, and I'm selling them all as one lot. And what can I tell you? They're all in various conditions. You're going to find some. I actually broke that one earlier, which is too bad. That was, Muddy Waters. So, oh no. And you know how 78s are. I broke this Savoy too. Just, there it is. So, that happens. So, anyway, some of these are in beautiful, pristine condition. Most of them are not. Most of them are in 78. General 78, scuffs and things, just that middle of the road sort of condition. And so I'm just going to go through them all. There's a lot of records to go through. It's going to take me probably 6 or 7 8-minute videos to go through. So let's just get to it, and I'll try to give you as much information as I can. Okay, this first record right here is kind of a rare one. This is actually a pretty rare one. This is Dr. Ross Boogie on chess, and of course this was recorded by Sam Phillips at Sun Studios, also released as a Sun release. And the blues, this is certainly a sought after record. I'm going to try and hold all these up. You can see it's got all the usual, again, 78 scuffs and things. I played it earlier. It plays through, has a couple clicks in the middle that it makes, but I'm going to be as honest as I can with every record, because whoever buys this, you can see how 78s are. So I don't want to belabor the point by just spending a lot of time saying this, but all 78s are all pressed differently. Some have a lot of hiss, some don't. Some look horrible and play great, and some, this is Country Clown by the way, look great and play horrible. And some are that unbreakable vinyl, and some are half an inch thick, and some are wafer thin, and a lot of them are are like this one. They've got their share of blemishy looking things on the vinyl, and then you put them on and they play. So anyway, there's Dr. Ross Boogie. That record, of course, certain circles has gone for 600, 700, 800, 1,000, even 2,000. So let me set that one down. Hang on one second, guys. I have my dogs in the basement here with me. So I'm just going to go rip through a whole pile here and see how many we can get through. And if you're the buyer, you want to call me up and ask more questions about anything, please feel free. 818-489-1866. All right, I'm going to start out here with a record on Chance. This is the Chance Tears, 1107, The Flame. Again, it's in it's fairly clean shape, actually. And let me get the other side. Night Beat, and I don't have these organized by what, is supposed to be the A side, the B side, and some people have a, difference of opinion about what side is what side anyway, so I'm just going to go through them and show you what the records are, and there's a lot, so I'm just going to have to do them as quickly as I can. Here's another Chance record. This is Nagasaki, The 5 Chances, and again, most of these are in middle of the road condition, to be totally honest with you, and I'll point them out if they're really horrible or really good. Otherwise, you consider them to be ones that have general lines and scuffs and things. Stop that! Alright. They're just playing. Okay, again, I may be small, 5 Chances. Alright. And a lot of these are blues. About 100 or so of these are going to say the word blues in the title too. Here's Sonny Boy Williamson on Checker, All My Love in Vain, 824. Okay, again, I try to have you see the general conditions of the vinyl, and don't start me talking. Okay, this one has a little bit of an edge nick kind of a thing up there. Sorry for the condition of this camera, but it's an easy way for me to get these all in one place. It's a flip cam. Okay, here's a great one, Howlin Wolf, I've Been Abused. Okay, again, if I tilt it, you can see that, you know, they have, you know, I'm not the guy that collected the ultimate pristine collection. I just collected it. It was cool, and I found it, and you're like, hey, who's going to pass up a Howlin Wolf on chess if you find it, right? And I always tell people, you know, see, this has some scratchy things on it for sure. But I tell people, you know what, you go out and spend 30 years and find these records, because you're going to go through a lot of Patti Page and a lot of other Ray Conniff singers and things along the way. So these are not just laying around on the sand. There's Trumpet, love this label, okay? This is Joe Williams, Mama Don't Allow Me. Alright. This one's been in a sleeve and it needs to be cleaned. Some of these records need a good bath, you know. Here, Blues, Delta Blues, okay? Like I said, you can have a lot of records that have blues in the title. Okay, and okay, there's another chest. This is Muddy Waters, one that I didn't break. Okay, this is Mannish Boy and Young Fashioned Ways. Okay, okay, there's a bunch of chests in here, and you know, chess is always great. This is a Vocalion record. Now it's got a sticker on the front, and the sticker is about 100 years old itself. This is Cherry Red, Pete Johnson and his Boogie Woogie Boys. The other side is Baby Look at You. Now this one's pretty old and used up, so that one might just be something that you use as like a wall hanger or to have, you know. Here's Smokey Hogg on Specialty. Better watch that jive. What's on your mind? Okay. I have to just go through these fast. I did other videos last night where I just literally painstakingly went over everything, and the videos were 40 minutes long, and you can't even upload those. So this is Lightning Hopkins on RPM. Okay, One Kind Favor. It's pretty clean over here. There's a little something right there, and then over here we got, sorry, Needed Time. This one has some weird little stain things on there, and I'm hoping that you can just, when you give this a wash, it'll clean up better. Sorry, I'm not putting these down correctly. There's another Trumpet one. Nelson Street Blues. Again, a lot of records with the word blues in the title. Some of these have that sort of styrene look. I also love this title, V8 Ford. Look at that. Willie Love and his Three Aces. So there's some really, really great. I mean, that's one where car lovers, everybody that collect old man cave stuff, love records like that, in addition to being a great blues. But here's Muddy Waters on Chess, Rock Me, 1652. Okay, it's got all kinds of goop on it, but I think it'll play through fine. Got my mojo working, so yeah, this is kind of that's one of those classic-y ones. Howlin Wolf again. I tell you, there's a bunch of chests in here. So Glad, and at 1632, I Asked for Water, you know, and that one. This one is just condition, but whatever. But it's Howlin Wolf. Another Vocalion. It's got probably a radio station or some kind of archive sticker. High Flyers, Home on the Range. This one actually is not in too bad a shape, but it's got some crayon. Somehow they marked it with some kind of crayon, so I'm sure you can wash that out. See, this is the crayon on that one again, Down on the Trail. But the vinyl, or the shellac I should say, is not so bad. Okay, here's an exclusive. Got a lot of exclusives in here. This one is Johnny Moore's Three Blazers. There's a lot of Johnny Moore records. Of course, there's Joe Liggins and Honey Drippers records, but the vinyl's not so bad on this one. There's a little bit of stuff here and there. Some of this stuff, I think, with a good bath. There is, you know, there's definitely, you're going to see the defects in the vinyl. Fall in Love with You. Okay. Again, I'm doing the best I can to show you this as accurately as I possibly can. Like you can see right here, where it was sticking out of the sleeve for a long point of time. There's some little bit of, you know, dust there that you could probably just wash it off if you bathe these. Exclusive, Be Fair With Me, Johnny Moore's Blazers. I should say Three Blazers, Sunny Road. All right. You know, some of these are not too bad. I got to be honest with you. For 78s that are 80 years old, or 85 or 75 years old or more, they're not too bad. Here's a Vocalion, this is Slim Gaylord and the Flatfoot Floogie Boys, Beating the Board. Okay, this one's really not too bad. And then over here we got, carefully go around, got the deep matrix numbers etched in those things. There's Callion 5483, look out. Okay. So here's a mellow tone one. I actually have this one in the mellow tone sleeve. This superb record. Shake Your Dogs, Who's Your Hot Shots, and that's what I learned in college. Okay. All right. Well, we are at 10 minutes, so you know what? I'm gonna sign off on this first video, and there'll be more to come. All right. So this is video number 1 of, I don't know, 5, 6, 7. Stay tuned. See you in the next video.